17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
It's stolen by Curry. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball.
He's got a bit of everything.
Here's Jay. Zhaw's got 4 points now. 131. Wide open look. Drills it from outside.
You know, defensively, he gave him a wide open look there.
Irving passes to James. The outside leaner. That's short off the rim.
He's one open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Curry dishes to Green. Outside for Curry. Pass to Barnes. Jacks up a three. And Stephen Curry another three. Curry's got 12. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Iguodala, no good. Cavaliers leading. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 29 points for LeBron. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Finished off the break. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
He is just tearing it up.
Kingston. Wide open. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Shumpert. Cannot hit. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with David Lee. And David, tell us what your approach was defensively in this game tonight.
Well, we made some mistakes here and there.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 31 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Livingston in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. You know, he's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion whose focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. It's stolen by Green. Here is Livingston, and by Shumpert, and he gets it to go. And you talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yeah, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that, so it actually helped him more at the defensive end. Well, it's funny, back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team, but guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
Green kicks to Barnes, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. LeBron against Bogut. Down low. The dish to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. James with it. Bogut picks him up. LeBron kicks to Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote-unquote, what it took to win a title. He's obviously answered those questions.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Oh, look out!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Kevin, the Warriors trainer gave me an update. It's bad news, I'm afraid. He's saying that it looks like a broken ankle, which can truly be a devastating injury. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and we know one thing, Kevin. This guy loves to play, so he's going to do everything possible to get back out onto the court.
Definitely. Let's hope it's a speedy recovery for him. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The drive by LeBron. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. The Warriors, #1. In third, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, these two teams have really been passing the ball well. They share it, they move it. It's a joy to watch both these teams play.
And the Warriors with some changes. Lee comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Shawn Livingston. To the wing right side. Barnes passes to Lee. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Here's LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 41.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And the dunk by James.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Andre Iguodala spent 8 seasons of his career in Philadelphia. Steve, a tough sports town. He said he felt wrongly criticized.
Well, at times people called him overpaid. They wanted more out of him in terms of being a star and a scorer. That's not really who he is. I mean, it's his all-around game that makes him special. His great defense, his ball handling, but not necessarily his scoring.
Warriors trail by 14. He feeds it to Lee. Got a piece of it. At the elbow, it's Iguodala. And it's sent back by Irving. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
Cavaliers foul ball. Anderson Varejao. His fourth, second team.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Spates. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Varejao.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. It would have been a three-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
Andre Iguodala, a free agent going into last season. He showed a lot of patience, even letting more lucrative offers lapse as he held out for the slim chance that the Warriors could clear the space to sign him.
Tries to save it. Outside Irving. LeBron drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. James has got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
And you talk about Iguodala holding out for the Warriors. I mean, it shows just how much he wanted to be a part of this team. He felt they were one piece away, and he hoped he could be that player.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to LeBron. And another three for Cleveland.
Has pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Pass to Barnes. Will it go? Got it off in time. Shot is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when...
Next Tuesday night, January 13th, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors go up against Derek Favors and the Utah Jazz. Do not miss it.
Warriors trailed by 19, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's JAY-SHAWN in at the center position. The drive by Iguodala. Tries again, and Bogut with a nice basket inside. Bogut's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors. And they double up James. Goes up the baseline. That's good.
And his beat reason number 1, they're ahead.
Into Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
And here's LeBron outside, and he gets it to go. James has got 57 points.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Iguodala kicks to Lee. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Iguodala. Lee outside. 6 to shoot. They get it back. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Irving dishes to JAY-SHAWN. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Barnes, who's checked in for David Lee. Thompson in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Thompson.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's LeBron. Connects on the 17-footer. LeBron's got 59 points.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Iguodala. Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups in 14 out of the last 15 seasons. To Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West at over 72%.
Yeah, and 8 of the league's top 10 teams played in the West record-wise. It may be time to take a fresh look at a top 16 playoff structure.
The 3, and that one's good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's James. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
They continue to go through him, and why not? I mean, he's the leading scorer in this game.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. The drive by Iguodala. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. JAY-SHAWN, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson JAY-SHAWN. And that one misses.
Well, it's terribly frustrating for a coach when his team can't knock down their free throws. I mean, it really comes down to focus, routine, and stamina, especially in the second half.
And they double him up with LeBron. And that's going to be a travel.
Already he has 5 turnovers so far. And it's not the strongest game for him in that regard.
Here's Thompson. And stolen by James. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Warriors trail by 20. Iguodala, the pass to Bogut. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. No challenge in the defense there, but could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Free throw good, James. Leandro Barbosa, who's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And so he hits both.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, we tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Steve, you mentioned the apron advertising. It's only being allowed for locally broadcast games.
And I think that makes sense, Kevin. Viewers probably see it more than they would see stitching on a player's jersey. And I think keeping the ads off the court and the players is a good line to draw.
Shaun Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Barnes against Thompson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, Barnes is playing well. 15 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Lee comes in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Here's LeBron. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for Cleveland.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
Well, one thing about this win, it assures that they will not lose the season series. They only meet once more, of course, as interconference opponents.
And, Steve, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has a bit of an edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it once more.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for LeBron. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Drops in the tray.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
From outside the arc, and that one's good.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Here's Lee, and that time also a missed shot. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin.